Hello, and welcome. It's about time for menus off, menus on. Why is menus, menus, menace? I don't get it. Prelude menus on. So I'm assuming there's menus now that are specific to these? But like, I don't want menus. Like preludes are on, like the cards in the set, but I don't need this goal to remind me how to play the game. I'd happily turn that off. Anyway, weird. Sorry about the confusion here. Let's get some Valley Trust. We got Mars University Science, which is fun. We got asteroid mining here. Fine. Equatorial Magnetizer would be fun if we were playing 63 TR, but we're not. A science tag is good here. Man, Methane from Titan's interesting if you do get the early nitrogen asteroid thing, and the energy card is also good. It's kind of grabbing a lot of cards right now, but it really depends on what we're gonna grab from here. Energy, steel, or a production of every category is really making me think about it. Energy and 4 steel. I don't know what I would do with the 4 steel though. Like do a card cycle? It doesn't seem that strong. Let me just take the production. And honestly, I'm going to take all this money I have. I could artificial photosynthesis now, but I'm not. I'm going to pass the whole first generation away. Satellites, I think, is where we're at right now. And this will allow us to start with an asteroid mining. And then next turn, we'll have 3 titanium coming in. That allows me to put a wild tag down and grab satellites. You know, that's at least 3 income in the next gen. I could start doing some card cycling. I need to get a little bit of card draw, and more importantly, I need to get a little bit of income. Right now, we don't have any, like, terraforming happening, but that's fine. Terraforming, I say. We're not terraforming with, like, heat or plant production or anything like that, is what I meant to say. I didn't mean to come off as, like, this terraforming thing. Are we doing it? Let's grab a couple more cards, and honestly, yeah, let's grab the ocean as well. The event. And I think we press on. I think we spend, you know what, maybe the power plant isn't that important. If we have tectonic stress power, we can get energy as we need it. And you know what, even better, we can get rid of energy savings. Energy savings is fine, but we'd rather get rid of it right now because we have energy solutions, and strip mine comes in, so it's pretty good to know. So let's grab a wild tag now and use this titanium. And we're actually in a great spot now. Because if we can get strip mine down, which is going to take a couple turns. We're either going to have to artificial photosynthesis or tectonic stress power to get the energy. But it'll bump us by 2 oxygen and get us up to 4 titanium production. Plus we'll probably have a turn or 2 of producing. Then we methane from Titan quite early. And I think that we're in a pretty good spot. You know what? Beam from a thorium asteroid as well. Extreme Cold Fungus is so good for synergizing, but I've already got my synergy. The synergies I'm interested in, at least. I could get rid of Power Plant now. It's good, but if I play Artificial Photosynthesis, that'll get me the energy I need for Strip Mine next turn. And then we can get rid of Power Plant, which is a good card, but again, I have energy options if I'm going to get Beam from a thorium. Grass is good, but the heat needs to come up. But 3 titanium, if we don't have quite enough money, it seems, to get our... Oh, we do. Okay. Let's get a 1-point animal. I feel like this is a good run. Like, we have a bunch of really good cards here, right? Industrial Center, Protected Valley, all of this is really good. But fish is a 1-point animal, and it's a little bit more points driven. Protected Valley is really good to use. We have a lot to do with our steel, though. Well, we have one card. We don't need these 2. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. But let's grab the points card. No. No, we have card cycles, so we're just gonna hope that we come across some stronger cards. The next turn we'll have 10 titanium. That's $30. I don't know which one's better between Methane from Titan and Beam from a Thorium. Probably Beam from a Thorium early. Get that energy turning into heat. More Jovians, yes. More steel production. Yeah. And an underground city. I think so. I really do. Instead of going for Callisto for some money production, we are going to chase the Jovians. And Methane from Titan is really good. But Beam from a Thorium has just so much that it produces. So we got to use a ton of our titanium there. We're gonna, I should have led off with this, but let's put an ocean down for a couple of cards. A couple of earth events, not bad, and then we'll buy another steel production. And with the underground city, we can actually chase a little bit more steel production. That would probably put us over what we need. But it's generation 6, and we're kind of coming quick. Earth catapult with an indentured workers. Don't mind if I do. Steelworks. Steelworks is good too. But I don't actually have that much energy if I get the underground city, so I think card draw is going to be important. So how do I do this? If I played our event to make this cheaper, I wouldn't have enough money. I could take the loan first, but just based on what we have, I think it would be better just to get a little bit of income. No, because I might be in the hole. I think we just wait a turn here and get our Earth Catapult next turn, and then we play all these cards out. It's just it's a building turn. Another Miranda, nice, and a flooding. I don't mind that, and a breathing filters. The problem is that I'm grabbing way too many cards, but we're gonna have discounts on cards now, which we all know I love. So let's lead off with an indentured workers into the catapult. And then I probably need to take the loan. I have 8 titanium now. It's pretty good. And I have a Miranda resort. How many earth tags do I have? I have a couple. Let's do this bad boy. I think I do want Miranda, but I also want this bad boy. So that means I have just enough money to get Miranda. We want steel production. Yes, we do. And just putting it in the bed of plants seems fine. Bribed committee into Miranda. We won't keep the earth tag for the Miranda resort, but I think it's well worth it. And just like that, we have 6 income, so we're slowly building it up. We have 6 points, but a lot of heavy Jovians. Olympus Conference, and there we go. Finally some terraform-centric cards. A little bit more heat. Olympus Conference is quite good. It's going to come with a card cycle. I'm not sure what we would like to cycle. It's kind of our problem right now. So we have too many good things. I'm actually going to get rid of the grass, despite grass being pretty good. And then let's go ahead and draw some cards with Martian Survey here. It'll get us 2 cards, and then we get the cycle. We got really good cards, though. We got really good cards. I guess the domed crater is very point-centric, but it uses the steel that I have, right? Let's get rid of flooding. We'll make it work. Obviously, I can do more cycles, but that feels like overkill. Well, actually, it isn't overkill, because we just got a card I don't care for. So let's go ahead and 2 titanium. We get 2 titanium back and a card cycle. Heat trappers we do not need. Lava tube settlement is pretty powerful. We're happy with it in a couple of ways. But I think we lunar beam and really start getting this heat production going. Unless If I could get more money back. But no, next turn we'll have 10 titanium and we'll have plenty to do. Our income is low as far as money's concerned, but now our TR's coming up. We're getting really good cards and we got lots of metal. Microbe tags, haven't been doing those, so I don't have them. How do we chase this stuff? I mean, geez, Giant Ice Asteroid, very great card. Lava Tube, even Domed Crater. All of it's quite potent. I could do a couple of different things here. I'm keen on getting an ocean here. Greenery, no, green city, greenery. I'm trying to figure out how to maximize our money. So I want to play an ocean. So this comet makes sense. This comet goes here. And that allows me to play the Domed Crater. I mean, which is going to get us tons of plants and stuff, which is great. Now, I'm going to build a greenery here in the future. So don't you worry about that. That gets us an oxygen bump already. I could put a city here, but that seems like a waste. With the lava tube. And I'll just wait till I have more steel. I have 4 titanium. I have a lot of titanium production. Do we just do... I think we have to do this deep well heating. Because that gets us the heat bump, the heat production, and the energy, which is going to become heat. And now we're in a really cute spot, I think. Alright, we have 2 heat bumps here. 4 oceans plus 1. I think we still take the Deimos down. We have lots of titanium. And then the trees will get us some stuff. And honestly, Tropical Resort for some endgame points. Don't mind if I do. Keep pumping the heat. I have nothing that's going to become unable to play. That we're not going to be able to play. Rather. Grab this. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's a couple different things I want here. We can't get all the way up to heating the world for trees yet. Trees is, what, -4? So even with 3 pumps from Deimos and 2 more bumps from Giant Ice, we wouldn't be there. So instead, I'm going to use 7 titanium and get Callisto, because it's a little bit more money back on Callisto. I can still play Deimos. Doesn't seem as effective as just getting another oxygen bump, putting it here. I could import hydrogen, and that would get me another greenery right now. Which I actually do... I mean, I would love to get animals from it, but just grabbing the plants and pushing the oxygen a little bit faster makes me feel a little bit more comfort. And we're really hoping that we get Noctis City. Could play Lava Tube. I'm going to have a lot of steel next turn, given Deimos down in my production. Is that... I think I hold off. Let's just keep our money. We'll keep our options very open. Nitrogen-rich asteroid is great if I can get my cards played here. I need to get specifically trees played pretty quickly, which is not easy. But I think we start with Deimos down, and then we don't even have enough money, to be honest. Yikes. But we're going to use all this steel. It's going to bump some plants around. We're going to take that steel, put it into some lava tubes. Oh, permafrost extraction. Very good. So I wouldn't have $29 left after playing Ice Asteroid, Giant Ice Asteroid. So it can't be done right now. Is it worth playing anyway? Because I have 5 titanium production? It probably is. Let's double check our cards here. If I grab the steel, I could do SF, Memorial. If I grab the money, I can do another Permafrost. Extraction. What's killing me is if I had more money, I could do trees, right? That's what I really wish I could do. It's 11, though. So, can't quite afford it. 1, 2, 3 oceans on the docket. So, we're really only one away. I think we play this, we get our plant, we take the money, we put the plant here. It would have been great to urbanize, I think. Not really. And instead of playing this points card now, I'm just going to hold off because whatever I draw from it, I won't be able to play. Terraforming Ganymede, fantastic. Farming, rad suits, and honestly, as much as I like Radchem, it's just not in it for us. So there's 2 more heat bumps coming right down. Do we have a way of getting in this points area? And I say points, but really I mean I need a city over there. Not quite. Things are really working out, though. We're doing pretty good. I could breathing filters for the card cycle, but I don't think we're that desperate for it yet. So I think I'm going to trees first. That gets us up to 3 plant tags, 2 and 1 wild. So that allows us to play this for mega plant income. Lots of TR, lots of points. Lets us ice cap. Where would I ice cap? What for? Titanium, perhaps? I know I need a lot of it next gen. Let's draw a card with our SF. Memorial, a titanium mine. I don't really need to convert steel to titanium, do I? 2 steel and $1. No, it just doesn't make really sense. I guess that's a good enough reason to use breathing filters. That's 2 points that we know we want. We got Immigrant City. That's a Poggy card grab because we're going to take it. We're going to play it. We're going to get tons of plants and ocean synergies. There may have been a better place on the board, but no, we're good. How did I get a heat bump? Did I just play something that I didn't realize? I thought I was 1 shy from playing farming this turn. No, I guess I'm good. Oh, my cat is trying to fight it his way in. And I say, no bueno. How are we for heat? We're 2 away? Right? 5 plus 9 is 14. So I may as well get the money from this 2-point card. And then I think I'm going to ice cap for... He keeps scratching. As much as I like the card draw, let's just grab the titanium. We know what we need to do. We need to play a lot of greeneries next gen. And we need to get a heat bump and an ocean. It's not easy. And there's IO, but we can't do this because it's way too expensive. Would have been nice earlier. Nuclear is cheaper. I'd hate to lose a point playing it, but it could get us the win. All of this is bad, basically. It's all too late for any of it. I'm not sure what kind of state that leaves us in, though. Because I greenery, and we need so many greeneries, right? So I can greenery here, for instance. I need to buy an ocean. I guess perhaps we buy the ocean for the card because we're desperate. Fusion power, absolutely not great. No, that's a lie. We're going to give up a point so that we can get a card cycle from it. We would have been able to play Tectonic Stress Power, but we are more interested in this. Instead, it's we're 1 heat away from local heat trapping, which would have helped us a great deal. So yeah, this is just a poopy run. Wow. Really? It felt so good. Well, I guess, look, I'm just going to maximize points because I don't feel like I played this poorly. Like, we did pretty okay. And we're going to score, you know, really high. Like, good for us. But, you know, 64 TR, you know, well, we got Terraforming Ganymede, so obviously it just happens. But oxygen, yeah, not quite quick enough on the oxygen, and then a little bit heat shy. I think I was a little bit aggressive on the points. I mean, it shows because we're not winning. If I grab a plant here, I get a bonus greenery. So let's, you know, even though we've lost, let's not end in bad form. But yeah, quite the, I think we were just too low on actual money income for a while. But quite, I mean, 110 points on a loss is like, it's sad. You know, maybe it's because we gave away that second generation where I literally bought cards and passed, but I felt like we did all right. We just didn't get any big punching cards. I mean, we did for the Heat. We got Giant Asteroid and Deimos down, so some runs just aren't meant to be, I guess. We went really points heavy with the Jovians, and it gave us points, but I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.